Welcome back, New Canaan High School.
I'm Sean Manzella, coming to you live from the NCTV studio. Today is January 12th and a day F. Here with me is Dominic Mattino, and Dom, there's no better way to come back from break than a short week, 2 snow days, and another long weekend ahead of us.
You said it, Sean, but it's not all good because midterms are still right around the corner. It is great to be back behind the desk, and as always, may everyone please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Well, guys, the results are in, and the math music video winners have been decided. But before we announce the winners, the math teachers would like to thank everybody who was involved. And I know all the students would like to thank all the math teachers for hosting this great event every year. There were some amazing videos from almost every grade, making this school-wide event just that much better. Well, without any further ado, here are the winners. In third place is the Crowded Peninsula, who won a $15 Amazon gift card. Coming in second was Chain Ruin, who won a $25 Amazon gift card. And now, what everyone's been waiting for, the winner for the first place math music video was Deriving a Log, who won a $40 Amazon gift card. Congrats to the winners again, and to everyone who was involved.
Well, guys, don't freak out, but the countdown to midterms has already begun. With all the days off, midterms have been pushed back 2 days. There will be a special schedule next Wednesday where all classes will meet for roughly 40 minutes. The day will follow a normal H-day schedule, except period 1 will be tagged onto the end. The first exam is from 7:45 to 9:15, followed by an hour break. Then the second exam will start at 10:15 to 11:45. Tests will follow the order of the periods, with period 1 and 2 testing on the first day, 3 and 4 on the second, 5 and 6 after that, and finally periods 7 and 8 wrapping up the tests on Tuesday the 23rd. Thank God this is my last time taking midterms. But if you're feeling a little stressed like I am, the school and town has implemented a lot of things to detox during exams. One of the changes was the extension of the break between exams from 45 minutes to an hour. Also, the YMCA will be opening a midterm space on January 15th. But for more information, we caught up with the student representatives from the YMCA, Luke Crowley and Solomia Marjanovic.
Hey guys, it's Solo and Luke. We are the leaders of the New Canaan YMCA Teen Committee Board, and we just wanted to let you guys know that the YMCA is open for midterm studying all week of midterms starting on Monday, MLK Day, and it's open to 11:30 p.m. for individual studying and group studying.
It's open to members and non-members alike. There's spaces to work out, to play basketball, and other stress relievers, so we hope you see the new YMCA and come study with us.
Now, while many seniors know where they're going to college and some are still waiting like me, but for you juniors, it's your turn to start the process. From now until March, counselors will be meeting individually with students and their parents to help start a plan. There's a game plan already on Naviance, as well as a questionnaire in the mail that needs to be filled out before your appointment, so make sure to keep an eye out for those. Juniors, if you have any questions before this appointment, please be sure to stop by and see your counselor.
Attention seniors, the fashion show is starting once again. Although the first meetings were held this past Tuesday and Thursday, there still is time for you if you would like to participate. To sign up, make sure you grab a permission form and questionnaire from the main office. Fill it out and return it to the main office with a $20 participation fee by the end of next week. And seniors, please participate because the money raised from the fashion show goes towards our post-prom.
Continuing with the senior theme, if you are participating in the senior internship program, this is a reminder for you to start your interview. Interviews have already started and will continue through January 26th. If you haven't signed up yet, you should have gotten an email from Ms. Bianco on December 12th, so make sure to dive deep into your school email and use the sign-up genius. Wow, Dom, it feels weird to think that come springtime, we might be heading off onto our internships already.
Yeah, it is, Sean, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's still winter after all, and of course, there are winter sports to talk about. For more information, let's head to Schaefer Jones. Schaefer, we missed you, buddy. Where have you been?
Well, Dom, the real question is, where haven't I been? Took a quick trip to Paris, climbed Mount Everest. Just joshing, of course. I've been sitting in a dark room for days getting this sports script ready for you guys. That being said, we got a lot to get to and get you caught up on, so let's get right down to it. I'm Schaefer Jones, and this is the Rams Sports Report. Let's start off with what we've heard a lot about this season, the wrestling team. Last Saturday, the boys attended the Nonawag tournament where sophomore Tyler Sung, junior Jack Stewart, and senior Nick Cortman fought their way to first place in their respective weight classes. Then on Wednesday, they faced off at Brian McMahon at home, where again Sung and junior Nate Sibic got huge pins to assure a Rams victory. A few boys will now look to face off in the Eastern State Tournament tomorrow in New York, while the rest of the team will have a tri-meet in Darien against the Wave and Bunnell High. Good luck, boys. Now on to girls basketball, who has certainly had a busy week with 3 games. Last Saturday, the girls took on Wilton, where they were upset by the Warriors 53-37. However, on Tuesday, they headed to Bridgeport Central, where they bounced back, beating the Hilltoppers 48-20. Then on Wednesday, they played Staples and would unfortunately take another loss, 54-27. Tonight, the girls take on Stanford at home, where they will look to get the win. It should be an exciting one, so if you can, head to the gym and show your support. Good luck, ladies. Boys basketball has also been busy in 2018. With a tough loss to Greenwich last week, the boys hoped to right the ship against Wilton on Saturday, but unfortunately, their struggles would continue. Although New Canaan had a few high scorers, like Luke Rambuya, Wilton played an insane game from the three-point land, forcing the Rams to fall 79-46. This past Tuesday, Bridgeport Central Hilltoppers came into town for the Rams' first matchup at home in a while. As always, NCTV's crack squad of filmers were there for all the action, so let's roll the tape. Here we are at the start of the game, where the Rams win the tip-off. The Hilltoppers would be able to capitalize, however, on an early turnover as they work the ball around the key and get it to the open man for the first points of the game. Despite the Rams' rough start, they were able to come back as they laid a perfect pass off to Cam Nelson, who sinks a three-pointer, putting the Rams up by 1. They keep this lead throughout the entire first half, highlighted by smart plays like this one as Ryan McAleer drives to the hoop and draws the foul. McAleer goes on to sink one from the line, where the Rams were clutch from that night. And while the Rams did have a hot start to the game, they definitely started to lose some steam in the third quarter as the Central offense started to heat up, making contested shots like these. This trend would continue as the Hilltoppers' dynamic offense consistently scored more points than the Rams as our own offense stalled out. Despite the Rams' best efforts, the game would close out with a score of 58-45. The boys on the court will look to get back on track with a road win versus Stanford. Now on to boys hockey, who has really turned their season around this week, finally getting some wins. They played West Hill Stanford on Monday, and despite the 1-goal deficit 2 periods into the game, they came through with their best showing of the winter. The boys scored 3 goals in the final 9 minutes. Junior co-captain Gunnar Granito scored the equalizing goal, and senior co-captain Quinn McMahon scored another to put the Rams up by 1. They would go on to score another as Granito again sniped upper left shed with an empty net with 8 seconds left, remaining to top the win 4-2. Not only did the boys play a great game, but so did junior Dylan Shane, making 19 saves on 21 shots. He also stopped all 8 shots in the final period, sealing the deal. The boys played to impress on Wednesday as well, shutting out the Simsbury Trojans 2-0. They will look to keep up this streak and snag another win against Northwest Catholic on Saturday afternoon. It's a home game, so be sure to head down and go absolutely buck wild in the stands. And like the boys, girls hockey had a week of full games. On Monday, they edged Simsbury 4-3. The Rams were up 3-2 as the game was coming to an end, but with 6 minutes left, the Trojans found the back of the net, tying it up. Then in overtime, the Rams dominated with multiple shots on goal, finally finding the back of the net as freshman Kelly Benson put in the game winner. The girls will look to keep up their momentum tomorrow when they face off against Stanford West Hill. Well, that's all my time for this week. It's been Schaefer Jones with your Rams Sports Report. Dom and Sean, back to you guys.
Thanks, Schaefer. Lots of teams were busy making up their games with the 2 snow days last week.
Well, more like rain this week. But for more information, your favorite weatherman, Luca Trion's here to fill us in. Luca, how's it looking?
Well, guys, it's no secret that today is a really hot day, but as we look forward in the trends, I don't think we're going to be having a delay anytime soon. Good morning, NCHS. My name is Luca Trion. Temps have shot up from the negatives to the 50s, but winter is long from over. For more information, let's get into this week's weather report. Now, as you see here, the temperatures here are not actually right. We are actually seeing over 50 degrees, so far the highest in 2018. It will be raining, so no matter how welcome the warmer weather is, you're going to need a raincoat. However, the good news is that your heaters should be getting a nice break, but don't store them away just yet. This heat spike is set to go away soon, so enjoy it while it lasts. The rain carries over from today at least until noon tomorrow. It'll be dropping down to a high of 42, then falling over 30 degrees all the way down to 10 at night, so make sure to keep warm as the night moves on. Sunday isn't looking any better with an even lower high of 25, falling down to a low of 11. If you're a driver, beware of the clear ice. All this rain and the sudden cold temperature means that the roads will be dangerous, so keep an eye out when behind the wheel. But if you're planning to play it safe, do what I would do and break out the school material and bust out a few hours of quality midterm studying. Let's quickly take a look at next week, where we'll be seeing similar temperatures from Sunday starting on Monday. But sadly, it seems Saturday is a one-time heat deal. After Monday, there may even be chances of snow showers, with temps slowly decreasing as the week moves on. I'm ready to hunker down for these next few days, but Sean and Dom, no matter what happens, be sure to stay safe out there.
Thanks, Luke. And now before we go, we would like to wish a very happy birthday to Chloe Stein, NCTV's own Campbell Lewis, and shout out to Caitlin Mulcahy, whose birthday is on Sunday. If you have any announcements, be sure to email us at nctv78@gmail.com or tweet at us at nctv78 a week before the Friday broadcast. This has been Dominic Maitino.
And I'm Sean Manzello. While we won't have announcements next week for you guys, we will see you in the second semester, but for now, we'll leave you with Annie Zaffino, who walked around and hit up some of the students in the hallways about their breaks and midterm study plans. Have a great weekend, NCHS, and good luck next week.
Hey NCHS, it's Annie Zaffino. Between holiday break and the snow days we've had lately, I thought it'd be nice to catch up with a few students to see how they spent their days off and how they feel about exams next week. What did you do over break?
Hung with the family, had a good time. I skated a lot with my brother and sister.
I went to Colorado and skied with my family.
I sat on my couch during break. I went to the Caribbean. It's a good time. Pretty hot.
Really fun. I went to Florida, and yeah.
I stayed in New Canaan. Had to wrestle with the wrestling team. Shut up, men in tights.
So how do you feel about midterms coming up?
I feel okay about it, actually.
I'm pretty stressed out. A lot of tests, and I'm gonna have to study a lot.
I'm just studying right now. My parents are forcing me, but I know I got to get on top of that.
I think I'm prepared, yes. Hopefully they'll be good as I thought they will be.
My sports literature class, because I have to make a slideshow and I have not made a video.
I'm actually relatively excited for midterms, and I know people are going to hate me for saying that, but I am excited.
I'm not really prepared yet, but I will try to be, so no.
All right, thanks.
Smell will take me back to when I was young. How come I'm never able to identify where it's coming from? I'd make a candle out of it if I ever found it. Try to sell it, never sell out of it. I probably only sell one. Maybe to my brother, cause we have the same nose, same clothes, home.